Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Craven Park. Last game of the season today. Hull Kingston Rovers playing the team from across the river, Hull FC. And welcome to a very sunny Craven Park. I repeat that, it is sunny. There's very little wind, good conditions. Looking forward to a great match here today. Just give you a rundown of the teams. Hull FC, fullback Craig Hall, on the wing Matt Singh. The centres are Graham Horn and Kurt Yeaman. Wing, Gareth Rayner. Standoff is Danny Washbrook. And at scrum half, and we'd like to give him a warm welcome back to Craven Park. Old Hull KR hero of ours, James Webster. At prop, Ewan Dowes. Hooker, Sean Breregan. Prop, Peter Cusack. Second rows are Willie Manu and Danny Tickle. Loose forward is Lee Radford. Substitutes for Hull FC, Danny Houghton, Tommy Lee, Jamie Thackeray and Mike Burnett. The Hull Kingston Rovers team is as follows. Sean Briscoe at fullback, Peter Fox on the wing, Chris Wellham and Jake Webster at the centres. John Steele is the other winger, with Ben Galea and Michael Dobson at standoff and scrum half respectively. Props are David Mills and Jason Netherton, with Ben Fisher at hooker, Stanley Jean and Mick Veller at the second rows, and starting today at loose forward is one Paul Cook. Substitutes are Garrett Crossman, Michaeli Alzou, Ben Cockayne and Liam Watts. Well, Mike, we have to say it's good to be back up here on the gantry for this last game against the Black and Whites. Choosing my words very carefully there. But I think putting everything in perspective, it has been a decent season for Rovers. I think for most true Rovers fans, if you'd have said at the start of the season you're going to finish 7th or 8th, you've got a good chance of beating the Black and White 3 times in one season. I think most of us would have taken that.
Yeah, I certainly agree, Dave. It's been a fantastic season. If we can finish 7th today, and there is the possibility of doing so, that will mark an improved performance from last year, of course, where we avoided relegation quite late on in the season with a win at our local rivals. Our local rivals being, of course, those that tend not to win at Wembley. I've got to say, Annie, Old Faithful, you will never win at Wembley. Never. Ever
win at Wembley.
East Stand break out into Songland as they're waiting for the Hull Kingston Rovers team to take the field here at Craven Park for this round 27 final round of the Ingate Super League on a lovely day at Craven Park. Heavy showers forecast for later on, and a word of praise to the groundsmen today who have kept this pitch in fine fettle over what has been a horrendous week rain-wise. Hull Kingston Rovers, and after keeping this whole team waiting, take to the pitch here at Craven Park. Mike Bennett supported by 2 little mascots. And every other team player there making their way onto the pitch behind them. I see Sean Briscoe and Ben Galea have mascots as well. Ben Galea, this our newly crowned Player of the Year, and a much deserved accolade of course. Stanley Jean there looking like the cat that's got the cream after signing his new 1-year deal with fellow countryman Brock McCartney-Uzu. 2 fantastic servants for the Robins, and I for one am a very, very pleased man that they'll both be here next season. You'd rather want them with you than again you. Loads of little kiddies on the pitch then. Oh sorry, no, that was James Webster. Never mind, they're all leaving now. Well, I've said that it will be a kick-off. Right to left as we look at it here from the Roger World stand. Danny Tickle telling his boys to stay on side as the Rovers boys look up for it. Ready and raring to go. Danny Tickle ticks off them. Danny Tickle ticks off. Danny Tickle kicks off even. Early ball then for Jason Everton to run it in. Does so. Takes the ball to 13 metres from his own line. Great ball there from Fish to stand and took that ball up at great pace and with great heart. Stopped to the 3-man Hull tackle. 1-up, 1 down. Perfect copybook tackling there from the Hull on David Mills. Out wide to Stanley again. Always looking for his exuberance and his talent to create something for this Rovers side. Inside then to the best scrum half in the city, Michael Dobson, who again gives it to David Mills, who'll make some good yards this time. Tackling well the Hull players to start off with. Kicks from his own fortune then, does Michael Dobson. He's straight into the hands of Craigo. Not a man you want to be giving the ball to, because this lad can run. Well, he fell down into the tackle, and Mr. Bentham says, no, you get him high. We're going to penalise your Rovers. He certainly fell into that tackle there, did Craigo. Obviously saw McVeigh and thought, ooh, big lad, I'm going down. Which I've heard he has said before. Never mind, that's a different story. Lee Radford then. Captain fantastic for this whole side. Not. Will he be on the coach to the plane to Australia, I wonder? Yes, if he's driving, is the answer. Is it inside then to Willie Mano, who's tackled well. Just played about with him a bit there. Yeah, I understand it's the sort of lad you can play about with. Easily manoeuvrable is the words, I think, Dave. Well, let's see then, attack the Rovers line. Peter Cusack drives the ball in. Met well in a 3-man tackle from the Robins on the last tackle against his Hull FC outfit. And the Sky Blues are going to go to the air. James Webster puts one up there. Webbo's met nice and late. What's he going to give here, Mr. Bentham? A knock on there. It's got to be against Hull, surely. Let's give a penalty. Baldy Bentham strikes again. Do Hull FC even know what the penalty was for? He's given no signal whatsoever as to what that penalty was for. Still, Hull FC it'll be then to run that ball in again. Ewan Downs brings the ball forward. 3-man tackle, meet him like a brick wall it is. 8 metres from their line. Rovers now have to defend this set. Nice and early. Again, Cusack drives that ball in. Always willing to have a run is Peter Cusack. Not very often he goes anywhere, but he's always willing to give it a go. Very good then. Willie Mano well met there, and the 3-man tackle's got to bring down though. Is that not a knock on, ref? No, it's Willie Mano there. Well, that's brilliant play from Rovers. Hassled and hustled by 3 Rovers men. And eventually Captain Fantastic pops on that ball and says, no, that's ours. Jason Everton then takes the ball up on a good run for Hull Kingston Rovers. Ben Fisher going to act in half. Jake Webster looks in a bit of trouble after that. Bit of a high tackle from the Hull players. 2-man tackle brings Mike Vadder down 32 metres from his own line. Ben Fisher now then. Dave Mills, got to run that ball with a bit more vigour as Dave Mills. Always seems to be static when he gets the ball. Needs to pump them legs and grind them legs forward. Makes some good yards. He's a big boy. Bengalia then, sells the dummy twice. Gives it out wide to Jake Webster. Ooh, had a thinking about the pass. Is that not a second effort, ref? Bengalia again then, it is. Inside to Ben Fisher. He's going to give it in short ball there. You can see what was coming. Jason Everton did well to hold on to that ball in a crunching 2-man tackle. Lee Radford and Danny Tickle, I believe it is, and a 2-man tackle on him. Michael Dobson shows James Webster how to put a high bomb up. Very iffy under that high ball, of course. Well tackled there by Paul Cook. An eager Paul Cook. Fantastic to see him back in the starting lineup here at Craven Park today. And let's hope that's a sign of things to come. Great tackling from Cookie. And of course Ben Fisher, who will bring the winged wonder down. Forward pass there. Offload there. Berrigan looking for options. There was none. Bit like that last at Customs next time she comes through. No way through. Fantastic tackle there. 3-man tackle. Slam Peters Cusack to the ground. Good start, Dave. Let's just hope they can keep this encouragement up. And some great play from Rovers. Ooh, we could have been penalised for a hard tackle there. Last tackle against the Hull one, Dave. Just short the halfway there.
Yeah, it's a good strong start from Hull Kingston Rovers. Defended 3 sets of 6 back to back thanks to penalties and things. Some of those penalties a bit debatable, but hey, you've got to live with them. But Rovers defending well, setting out the stall early. Peter Fox with a good run back. And what a surprise, Hull FC offside, but hey, we live with it. Stanley trying to get it to his feet quick to have a quick play of the ball. Paul Cook spins the ball. David Mills takes the ball in, brought down in a 2-man tackle. David Mills just needs to get a rocket in a certain area, I think. Anyway, Captain Fantastic Mick Vella brings the ball across the halfway line. Fisher gives it to Jason Netherton. Looks, nobody with him. On the 40-metre line now. It's a little kick through from Bengalia. Puts Gareth Rayner under pressure. It's a good kick. It's not going to go dead. Come on, lads, chase him up. Great chase there from Hull Kingston Rovers, putting Gareth Rayner under a lot of pressure. Hull now on their own try line, trying to bring the ball away, getting nowhere. Rovers defence looking very solid. I'm trying not to say too much about the solid Rovers defence because usually puts the mockers on things. He's rising to the effort from the Hull Kingston Rovers here. Sit Rovers. Great tackling here. We've got to be careful not to give away penalties. Kurt Yeaman, well surrounded there. Last tackle for this whole outfit. And they're trying to spin the ball. I'm not really sure what they were trying to do there. Even there, well, I don't think anybody knew what Hull were doing there, but Fox now brings the ball back with pace, with vigour. Takes it to the 27-metre line. Briscoe now brings the ball away, nearly breaks through the tackle. Great break from Sean Briscoe, and Hull FC offside. Well, it must have been a good 2 yards offside there. Come on, Mr. Bentham. All we ask for is referees be even, be the same for both teams. Hull getting a rub of the green so far, I think. Stanley gives the ball, Dobson to Cook. Gives it to Briscoe, who's met in a fearsome tackle there by Kurt Yeaman. Got to admit, that was a great tackle from Kurt Yeaman. And Briscoe's taken a heavy knock. But it's a great kick through from Dobson. That's another one. Is it going to trickle dead? It just trickles dead. 20-metre tap, but worrying signs here. Briscoe's still down in the backfield following that tackle from Kurt Yeaman. We're hoping it's just being winded. Kurt Yeaman also injured from that tackle, I think. Limping, looking a bit. And a great tackle there from Rovers. David Mills making up for his shortfall in go forward with great tackling. Oh, Chris William on the sniff for that one. The whole tackle is not controlling the ball there, getting knocked. Chris William goes sneaking after it, knock on. Phil Bentham giving decision Rovers' way there, Big Mike. The question is now, can we convert this now? We're starting really well, we're starting really strong, Mike. We just got to keep this going, get some pressure on that whole line.
Yeah, fantastic opportunity to do so right here. Referee says no, it won't bound properly. Briscoe comes off, replaced by Becky Kane in a blood-pin substitution. Bengali then gives it inside to Jake Webster, who could do with a morale-boosting try at the late stage of the season. Started off like a house on fire, of course. Paul Cook then gives it out wide to Stanley Jean. Stanley Jean brought down 20 metres from the Hull line. Ben Fisher looking for gaps, gives it inside to David Mills, who actually grinds and legs forward. He's going forward, it's David Mills. That's a great 5-6 yards made from David Mills under a 3-man Hull FC tackle. Ben Fisher then looking both ways, looking for his options, gives it inside to Dobson. Dobson out wide to Gillier. Oh, well, fantastic pass! Great side for John Steele in the right-hand corner for Hull Kingston Rovers. What a fantastic try, some great offloading there by Jake Webster, who created the space for John Steele to fly into the corner. Let nobody down at all this season, isn't John Steele. Had a couple of bad games in between, some fantastic showings. Just a shame that I believe he won't be getting a new contract this year. Fantastic try for the Robins, then puts them 4-0 up, and Paul Cook with a kick to come. Or would it be Michael Dobson? My mistake, of course. Michael Dobson taking over the kicking duties in the absence of Paul Cook in recent weeks. Still, Dave, that's what I wanted. Great start, like you said, you need to put the pressure on. We have done so, it's given us the 4 points. I'll just wait till he's shot this kick, because I think he'll get it, and if you've got the mic, I think he'll miss. Okay, let's have a look at this kick then. I seem to remember something at Warrington, a little similar to this, albeit from the other side. As Mr. Cameraman Roy there just pulls the table from under me. You're laughing, Roy, I'm laid on the floor. Michael Dobson then takes a good look at where he's going to kick it, stoops forward in his sort of like mummified position. We've got a better view of it at enemy here. He's going to curl in. Fantastic kick from Michael Dobson from the right hand touchline. Very low. The swear, but it was unique. A bit like a Dodds Piper going around the corner. Just swung it at the last minute. Fantastic there. Fantastic, David.
Thank you, Jeremy Clarkson. What a great analogy there. I'm very impressed, Big Mike. I tell you what, what's the lottery numbers? Because you called it right. You said that Cookie would be playing from the start. And you also said Michael Dobson would get that kick, and how right you were. I'm loving this.
And Justin's wearing red boxer shorts with a Rovers crest on the arse.
Michael Dobson!
I do not disbelieve that. I believe you probably saw that. You've been down in the changing rooms, haven't you, Mike? Is that fiddling with balls or not fiddling with balls? Who knows? Anyway, Rovers now bringing the ball away. After a great start, they started well defensively, started well attacking-wise. Hull FC looking a bit nonplussed by it all. Rovers playing with purpose here, it's looking good. Ben Kikane now brings the ball to the 30-metre line. Met in a good tackle by Berrigan. Fisher out to Dobson, to Stanley Jean. Stanley Jean spins, bobs, weaves, gets it more or less to the 40-metre line. Hull keeps the Rovers playing with a lot of purpose here. It's a big kick from Michael Dobson. He's searching for the touchline. Oh yes, great kick. Great kick from Michael Dobson. And is it a 40-20? I think it could be. It is. Great. It's a 30-10 indeed. Indeed, a 30-10. Brilliant kick from Michael Dobson. And I think we're having the answer to who is Hull's best scrum half here so far. And I'll give you a clue. It ain't the guy playing for Hull FC these days. Anyway, Rovers here with a great attacking scrum on the 10-metre line. Ball goes in, comes out. Bengalia doing the run around. Bengalia spots a gap, goes for it. Pulled down 2-3 metres short. Hull kicks the Rovers, looking very dangerous here. Ben Fisher spins the ball out to Michael Dobson. To Paul Cook. Paul Cook spots the little gap, goes for it himself. Playing really well so far is Paul Cook in this match. Oh, and that's another one! What a great try! Well, I think he's given a forward pass, and to be fair, I think it was.
Yeah, I'm not fair, it won't forward. Momentum, Dave.
Sorry, Steve-O. It was momentum. Sorry, I apologise. I take it back. It was never a forward pass in a month of Sundays. Anyway, showing what Rovers can do. Oh, and he's lost the ball. What a great tackle. What a great tackle. David Mills keeping hold of the ball under great pressure as well. This is good. Go Rovers. Michael Dobson to Cook. Spins it out. Let's see, retrieve the ball somehow. It's a bit of a scrum down. Mr. Bentham decides to clear it up. He'll give a scrum, and it's giving it to Hull. I think right now we just need a bit of composure with the ball, Mike. We know the way to the line. We've crossed it once. You know, Magnet and Steel, or is it Sapphire and Steel? I'm not sure which. I'm sure they're all out on the pitch anyway. We just need to get a good defensive six here. Mr. Bentham decides, I know. Hull FC are under pressure. I think I'll give a penalty. And there's a bit of afters, a bit of handbags. But here we go, Mr. Bentham saying, now then Mick, now then Stan, now then Ben. Have a word with your lads, trying to keep the swinging arms down, even though there isn't any swinging arms, because I like to give Hull FC a bit of a break.
Yeah, can I just hit him, just hit him. In the face, really hard. But behind the referee's back, Dave, don't do it in front of him. Because you get them things called penalties, and when James Webster's on the pitch, that's a good 6 metres gained. Point proven. Never mind then, Copper Kegs gains the Hull FC team 6 metres. First tackle takes it to the 26 metres from their own line. Peter Kusuk again, taking a drive in for Hull. Very well in a two-man Hull tackle. Garrett Cosman, freshly on the pitch. I don't know where I got Garrett Cosman from. It's Paul Cook. There's only about 15 stone difference. Craig Hall there, trying to offload. Can't do so. Bengalia picks the ball up. Says thank you very much, Mr. Craig Hall. That was as good a pass to a Rovers player as your dad ever did. Keep on it, Jake. Jake Webster then takes a steadier. 35 metres from the Hull line. Jason Neverton takes the ball up to the 30. Where he's brought down in a 3-man tackle from this Hull outfit. Plays the ball. Misses his man out. Misses two man out. Bengalia misses another man out. Stanley Jean into Cookie. Ben Kikane now. We'll be looking for a gap. His exuberance is second to none. Signing a new 3-year deal, of course. He will kick the Rovers after looking like very much for the season, like he was going to Castleford. David Mills now then pushes one off, pushes two off. Grants some good yards out that time. Last tackle against the Robins. I thought Dave was like telling Indian saying how. Mike Valla taking a really good run there. That's a try for Rovers! No, he said that. Well, there's a video ref up here, he's still not used him. What's the matter with the big screen not there for you to see, Mr. Bentham? Peter Cusack there, met well again by a Rovers tackle. It's up to Rovers to keep him here now on their own goal line. Try and make them work it out as hard as they possibly can. Gareth Ferner has a scope. Brought it down well on a two-man tackle. Stanley Jean did he twist his legs off. Sean Berrigan then takes a steady for the whole side. Up to the 20-metre mark. Crawling on the floor like a big baby. James Webster looks for a gap. He said, is that not a penalty, Mr. Bentham? Mr. Bentham says, yes, of course it is. Just steady yourself down, you little Ginner monster. I don't know why he never let him take that ball quickly then, actually. I mean, the whole players are on side. That's what makes a mockery of this game. Sean Berrigan took it from James Webster's hand and had 5 metres. Hey, give him a take a metre, who cares? Ewan Dowson will receive the ball first for Hull. Mike Valla and Bengalia, along with David Mills, made the tackle. Just short of the halfway line. Berrigan again, out in half, gives it to Cusack. Who in turn gives it to Lee Radford. Washbrook there looking for a gap. Oh, he's knocked it in again. Some great play here, for some very enterprising play from Hull. It's got to be said, they're really trying to offload this ball, but it's not working. Now, I'm sorry if I look despondent that it ain't working for Hull FC. I'm heartbroken. It's killing me.
Killing me softly with that knock on and that knock on. I've got to say, Hull offloading the ball really well to Rovers here. And are we upset by that? I don't think so.
You just can't understand why they've never won at Wembley.
No, it's amazing, isn't it? The way that Hull have started here, you can't understand why St Helens took them to the cleaners last week. Anyway, back to the case in point. The mighty Hull keeps the Rovers against the black and white from across the city. Rovers starting this game really, really well. Peter Fox now on the run, makes it more or less to the 40-metre line. This is great from Rovers, we're loving this. Ben Fisher out to Dobson, to Stanley Jean. Stanley Jean takes the ball in, gets to the 35-metre line. Dobson now goes on a run. Well, let's see, so far offside, it's untrue. Go on, Mr. Bentham. Got to be even for both sides. McKinney with a great run on the 5th tackle. There's a man over, a great kick through. Oh, yes! Well, it's got to go to video ref. Now today, we have got a video ref. We have got a video ref. Now in my mind, I think that could be a try. Great kick through. Great kick through. Peter Fox taps it up into the air. Chris Williams says thank you very much, puts the ball down, great grounding. I think that's going to be a try. But we have now gone to the video ref. Video ref being one Ashley Klein, sorry. We're not knocking him, but anyway, it's gone to the video ref. And we'll wait to hear from the earpiece. I think that could be a try, Big Mike.
Depends where they get the videos from. I mean, Pharaohs are rubbish these days, Dave. Well, you've got a blockbuster, you might go try.
Can't be choices because they've shut.
Just awaiting the decision of the video ref.
We understand, of course, that Ashley Khan is sat in a waiting van outside with a TV screen. And now I think that's for a quick getaway myself. Yeah, somewhere on the M62, somewhere far, far away. No try. Video refs rule that try out. Mr. Ashley Khan says no, it's no try, Rovers. So it'll be a tap to Hull on the 20-metre line. Be interested to see what that was for. We will never know, of course, because there's no way of seeing. I can only think the ball went dead or it hit the line on putting down. Ooh, he's give a shoulder there. When it was, he'd give a shoulder. When he was falling, then over. Gareth Ferner then. He's going to have a little run. Stanley Jean wraps him up fantastically well. Oh, the ink about it, Stanley. Sorry, did I just say ink? I have an inkling that Gareth Ferner won't be toying with a party, but I don't know. Saying that, then boots look incredible.
That cartridge be right.
Cake Eamon, then now we're finished with the ink jokes. Yeah, I heard his mother's an octopus, you know. Brought down then, 38 metres from the Rovers line. Sean Berrigan has a little kick through then. Ben Kickain watches it studiously, takes it into his chest, and he says, right, I'll have a run. Sells 1, sells 2. Brought down 15, 16, 17 metres from his own line then. John Steele now. We were looking to have a big game today. So he's got one try, of course. A fantastic try it was too. This side of the field in the right-hand corner.
David Mills.
Jake Webster looks to have had a bit of a barnet, a chop job. Fisher then puts out wide to Bengaleo, gives it some very willing McCartney as you today. No, keep on a bit, Mackett. Brought down by Rovers fan Kirk Eamon. Well ran there by Garrett Crossman. All offside, of course. And again there. Nice snow on that one. Benke Kane's going to be challenging for the ball, not the man. Yeah, well tackled by Benke Kane, who was nudged in the back, of course, beforehand. So did even better to take it. Come on, you're going to get on to this man. He's going to go around you if you're not careful. Chris Warren there chasing back. Nice. What is that for? Mr. Matt Singh saying, can you give him 10 minutes, sir? There you go. He wants penalising for that, Mr. Bentham. Telling you how to do your job. Great professionalism showed there from, I am going to say it because I'll get me something to bother. Good looking swat. Look at him, the girls are swarming on that far side. Matt Singh's near the touchline. Got a thing for Singh, that's the new t-shirts they're doing. Yeah, it's like a thing for Singh. Got like a vomiting thing for Singh, it says. Oh, then. Oh, it's just looking to offload every ball, every time. And they're getting away with it. Well, they certainly did that one. Wrapping that ball up this time, Michaeli Azu. All the time that they're trying to throw it away, though, of course, it's dangerous for them. Very good then, looking for a space. Westbrook. Good young lad, who's Danny Westbrook, in my opinion. It's a shame he signed for them again. Could have come to a better team. I hear Noland are looking for players. Not him, Rovers. Tackled by a Monsieur Michael Dobson. Come on then, this is where you've got to be up, Rovers. Knock on there again. Knock on there from the hole. It's got to be said with the line gaping. I think it was Mr. Lee Radford. It was. Yes, it was on that far side. Of course, he'll be happy with that, being a Rovers fan. I'm just going to call them all Rovers fans because I think they all like us. Yeah, I think they're all Rovers fans. Oh, great offload there from Garrett Crossman. Spread that ball out, Jake Webster. Great tackle from Gareth Redder. Did well to stay in the field of play. No, you've got to keep him. Big looking for the offload. I could see him. Eyes are popping out there looking for Jake Webster. Jake Webster puts it inside to Michaeli Azu. Go, Michaeli, keep on to that ball. It's a bit of a throwback today. This people looking to offload all the time. Short ball there to Stanley Gino. Takes that tackle. Fourth tackle against the Robins then, just inside the whole half. Looking for a bit of industry. Bit of nous, bit of know-how. Garrett Crossman. Full of nous and know-how. Goes forward. Marching into the whole half. Bengalia then. Sees a cheeky little cheek onto the post. No, it's going to run dead, I think. Never mind, that's a 20-metre tap. That's time to form your line, Dave, your defensive line, and let them come at you from just in front of the run post again. Fantastic defensive display so far from Rovers, with a helping hand from Lee Radford, of course, who is an Hull Kingston Rovers fan.
Well, the way Hull are playing, I think they're all Hull Kingston Rovers fans. Normally I'd scream, wrap the ball up, but today I'm saying, no, don't do that, because they keep losing it. So we don't want them wrapping up the ball, because Hull keep knocking on. Not that we're complaining. Anyway, Mr. Horn brings the ball away. Met by the red and white wall. Jimmy Thackeray plays the ball. Kurt Eamon, old big head himself. Yeah, kiss me quick. Berrigan brings the ball. Good pass, but what a surprise and loss. And Foxy spots the gap. He's breaking through. Offloads it to Dobson. Dobson now into open play. Oh no! Knock on. Knock on. Well, it's got to be against the FC, I think, there. Got to be a Rovers put in, and it is. Mr. Bentham has actually given a bit of the green back our way. Because so far, you've got to say we haven't really had the cut of the green. We've gone over the try line, in my mind, maybe 4 times. Only got one of them to count. But Rovers playing really, really well. Ben Cockayne gives it to Wellham, gives it to Fox. Fox now doing his Stanley Jean let's go crab ways, but then straightens it up, goes straight in. And Matt Singh, hand on the face, yeah. All offside as well. The faithful, including us up here in the country, wondering when Mr. Bentham's going to give a penalty. Mr. Bentham has finally given a penalty for offside. And about time too. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to take the 2. We're going for the 2. I think we're going for the 2. What happens normally? I think I might have to pass it over to Big Michael here, because if I haven't got the microphone in hand, while Michael Dobson takes his kick, he won't get it. Not that we're superstitious, or getting my teeth in, bloody hell. Superstitious or anything, Mike, but I am formally going to hand over the mic to you.
Somebody kill that cat. That cat just went in front of me. Well done, David. Somebody edge of the gantry there. You know they say cats have 9 lives. That'll struggle to go up. Michael Dobson then. Having a look at this for just to the left of the upright. 21 metres out. About 3 metres to the left of the upright. Follows through with the kick. Yeah, follows through that better than Dai Reid is that lad. Fantastic kick from Michael Dobson. Puts Hull Kingston Rovers here. 8-0 up. After about half an hour.
KCFM 99.8.
Lee Radford making his way off the pitch then for young Tommy Lee.
Score sponsored by the Mark Simmons Memorial Fund. Number 26, Michael Dobson.
Tommy Lee, of course, known more for his DVDs with Pamela Anderson. Did you see that one, Dave?
I saw that one. I don't think it was him.
Offside at the kick-off from Mr. Bentham. In all honesty though, there was about 10 of them there. That's the quickest they've moved off the mark all day. Paul Cook will boom this one into touch. That's how you get a touch. That's how you get a touch. 25 metres from the Hull FC line then. Hull Kingston Rovers again with the chance to attack. Michael Dobson receives the ball, gives it to Macca. McCartney is out to give him his full name. David feels the try coming on. He hasn't played the ball correctly. David, if you say things like that again, I'm sorry, sir. That is a long way down. I won't throw you. I won't go like that, you know. I'll kill you. I'm a murderer on a weekend. A bit of a better kick for touch there by Hull. Berrigan taps the ball, gives it to Jamie Thackeray. No, it's not Jamie Thackeray, it's Danny Tickle. Knock on now again. Knock on again from the incredible Fulton. There he goes, the penalty in it, right? Is that not a penalty? Hey, now it is. Now it's a penalty. Mr. Gob himself, Mr. Gob on bottom, Mr. Jamie Thackeray. You know what, honestly, I'm not a violent person, but I'd love to have a fight with him.
And I tell you what, I'd pay to watch that, because I think he'd take him and then some. Anyway, big hairy bombs up here. Paul Cook about to show him how to take a penalty. See, I told you, I feel a try coming on. But you doubted me. It's a long way down from there, isn't it, Mike? I feel a try. I feel a try. And Garrett Crossman now. Great run by Garrett Crossman. Even Garrett's had a rocket up that certain area, I think. Great run there from Garrett Crossman. Fisher waiting to play the ball. Gets it, gives it to Paul Cook. Stanley Jean running through. That was round his head. Ref! Round his head. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Bentham. Well, he could have given many things. Offside, marker's not square, high tackle. Take your pick there, I think. Now, well then, what Rovers going to do with this? They're going to take the tap, I think. Takes the tap. Garrett Crossman runs a bit, well, trundles it in, but anyway, Ben Fisher spots a little gap. Held up literally a metre from the whole line. Stanley Jean plays the ball to Michael Dobson, to Mick Vella. Mick Vella, it was a bit of a hospital pass, but Mick Vella does really well, keeps the ball. Fisher now plays the ball, gives it to Macca. It's Makarova! I don't know. He's gone to the video ref, and I've got to admit from here, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Macca's put that down.
Gone to the video ref.
Try that. We've got the video ref camera right next to us, and we are being a bit naughty, looking over his shoulder. We're looking at it, and I think that could be a try, Big Mike. Yeah, that's a try. That's a try. Without a doubt, that's a try. We're watching it. That's it.
Targeting.
Great try there. You've got to say that was great play from Ben Fisher. You saw Macca coming on the reverse, gives the ball to Macca. Great try. And before this conversion gets taken from Michael Dobson, I'm handing it to Big Mike, because Big Mike is the conversion. But Mike, I was going to say, I said I felt a try and you didn't believe me.
No, I've got to say, that gets Macca on the naked run. It was one of two players. Because let's be honest, you won't want to be stood on the goalpost with him running naked at you, with a Macca Python doing a slap and trying to stop him, would you? Let's be honest. You don't want to go on Mad Monday after that's happened, would you? Anyway, Michael Dobson then will kick this ball around the corner of the post for another 2 points for the Hull Kingston Rovers, which tends to score to Hull Kingston Rovers 14, the Hull FC 0. Go back. There's bouncing. Oh, cameraman Roy's just starting there, put his fist up to him and said, now then, big boy, if you don't stop your bouncing, I'll have to escort you from the building. The big lad is now, Roy.
And the 2 points for Hull Kingston Rovers, sponsored by the Maximus Memorial
Go on, Roy, you
Fund.
can say yes, we can.
Scorer number 26,
Give us a sound.
Michael Dobson!
Danny Tickle then will again get this game underway.
Substitution for Hull FC, number 20, Danny Houghton, replacing number 9.
Who wants it?
Sean
Mr. Kikane
Merriman.
wants it. Well done there, Ben Kikane, missed his first man. McCarthy is now looking again, he's been boosted by that try. That's 2 metres from his own line then, Ben Fisher gives it out to Ben Clear, who knocks on. Round his chops, a bit of a bad pass there from Ben Fisher. Bit silly that. Still, mistakes happen. That was a forward pass, he had to reach forward to take it. Still, Jamie Thackeray, who indirectly of course was responsible for that try. Ewan Dowers met well by Stanley Jean. Danny Houghton on the pitch now. James Webster. Danny Wascoat got put flat on his back there by Stanley Jean and Michael Dobson tackle. I don't think it was quite Muller, I didn't see the Rice in that one. You like to see the Muller Rice job, don't you? Flat on the back, spitting feathers sort of thing. Hull FC on the attack then, Danny Houghton. Fantastic looking lacquer for this Hull FC team. Last tackle then. Come on Rovers, keep him out, big up in defence here. You can see where it's going. Was always going to go that way. James Webster looking for something a little different. Yeah, that's tackled in the air, referee! Was he not tackled in the air, Mr. Bentham? It looked decidedly like both legs was in the air there. So you know, if that were me there, I'd take a risk here. That's what I was going to say, kicking nice and early. Ooh, Craigie Hall had a little think about that. Hey! Yeah, Paul Cook there going for a kick. Very clever play there from Paul Cook. He's seen them all just looking at it and thought, I'm going to go kick that. And in turn, kicked Jamie Thackeray right at his little pinky. This little thing he went to market. Who are they? Who are they? Paul, behind you, Paul. There you go. Hull Kingston Rovers then will have the head in the feed. Oh, it's a penalty. Bit of back chat again from Mr. Jamie Thackeray. Thackeray. I don't like Jamie Thackeray. Might have been something with that short arm against the St. Helens. Who was the player again? One of our very own John Wilkin who scored against him, was it, to win the match? Yeah. Never mind. Dobson then kicks to the touchline. Takes it to 33-34 metres from the Hull FC line. Inside against McCarthy, who's always ran the ball well since coming on, must be said. He's brought down just 28 metres from the Rovers line. Paul Cook then being busy today, very industrious as Paul Cook. Been really happy with the way he's played today, back at loose forward. I think he's a far better loose forward than an off half, although he does seem to be swapping that role a bit today with Bengali, if I'm honest with you. Stanley Jean there looking to offload the ball as ever, spinning, jumping, bouncing. Michael Dobson then looking for an offload, gets it.
Substitution for Hull FC.
Ben Fisher there. No, he's going to be brought down
Releasing 31,
on the 10-metre line.
Thackeray.
Michael Dobson, sell that dummy, Mike, and go yourself. Baker Kearney! What's he give there? It's going to go to the video ref again. Now, in my opinion, I think he's hit the whitewash for that. I don't think that's a try.
Decision referred to the video referee.
He's just looking over the video ref's shoulder. I don't know. I'll give him a tap on the shoulder. What do you think, video ref? Shall I look at it now? Very close. Very, very close. The RFL officials just asked me if it's close. I said, yeah, it's close. Closer than close. Closer than you ever could imagine. Close. We're down to the beam in the gantry. Is he going to give it? That's the question. Was his arm out in touch? Was the ball out in touch? It's a try for Rovers! Fantastic try for Rovers then. Takes them 18-0 up. Well chased from Baker Kane. That ball was bouncing all over the place. Chasing it down, well put his hand on the ball. Great try for Rovers.
Are we or are we not loving this so far? We are giving the SG scum a bit of a mullering. And we're loving it. Great try. But we've now got Michael Dobson with a kick, very Warrington-like. So I'm going to pass it back to you, Big Mike.
It's alright, isn't it? I was going to watch EastEnders. I'm not happy about that. Missed the omnibus.
I'm going to watch Hollyoaks.
Now you're taking the half, I know. Hollyoaks is rubbish one. EastEnders, bit of Corrie. Michael Dobson then. Having a look at this kick. Very Warrington-esque. I love that word, Warrington-esque. I've just invented it. A bit like vigorosity from Mr. Clark, of course. Is it that with a bit? Oh. You know, I don't think he should kick for us. Any rubbish, him. Michael Dobson, the misser. I want to start calling him Mr. Dobson.
Still the best scrum half in the city.
Try scorer for Hull Kingston Rovers in the
today.
38th minute. Sponsored
Well,
by the Hull Kia
ladies and
Internet
gentlemen, boys and
Forum.
girls, we're coming up to
Was
half
number
time.
15,
And the
Benji
score
Payne.
here at Craven Park is Hull Kingston Rovers, the mighty Hull Kingston Rovers, I might add, 18 points. Some black and white team from across the city, Hull SC I think it is. Big Fat Zip, Big Fat Zero, Macca, you're a beast, Macca, you're a beast. What a great run back there from Michaeli Alzou. And Rovers well and surely up for it. Even Garrett Crossman and David Mills are making space. Well, I think there was a few hands in that tackle there. But hey, it's okay, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming up to half time. We might get one play the ball, and that's about it. Hopefully. Oh! I tell you what, if Garrett Crossman had connected there, he'd have been knocked into next season's play. Oh, great tackle! Come on, Rovers. Oh, Macca's just mullered Kurt Yeaman. Come on, Rovers. You've got to front this up. Keep them out. Keep them out, Rovers. Come on. Although, dare I say it, Hull don't seem to have that much of an idea, but hey, come on, Rovers, you've got to keep them out. James Webster passes the ball to Danny Washbrook. Washbrook thinks he saw space, but got tackled by Paul Cook and Michael Dobson. Mr. Bentham says, no, you're a bit high there, Cookie, you can't do that. Another set of 6, come on, Rovers, front it up, lads, come on. Keep them out. Got to keep them out here, Rovers. James Webster spins the ball to Craig Hall, gives it to Yeaman. And I think that's going to be given. Yeah, Mr. Bentham gives the try to Kurt Yeaman. Well, I think that could be 4 points to Mr. Bentham more than anything. He decides that, well, Hull FC need some help. They're on zip. Not scored, not looked like scoring all game. I know, I'll give them some back-to-back penalties. And EastEnders saying it well. 4 points to the referee. The referee is a banker, apparently. Mike doesn't want the mic, unsurprisingly, because I think it'd be a bit more harsh than I would be. Well, Newman is some kind of rental agreement in there somewhere, I don't know. Just speculation. Speculation from the East Stand. Kurt Newman rents things a lot. Anyway, Danny Tickle with a kick right out on more or less on the touchline, on 20-metre line. We can tell you straight away whether he gets this or not. Hopefully not. But Danny Tickle, to be fair, he is a good goal kicker. Can't knock him for that. So this. Tickle lines it up, takes the kick, and it's well wide. So far wide, you could have driven a double-decker bus to it, lengthways. Not widthways, lengthways. Anyway, score more or less half-time now. Hull Kingston Rovers 18, Hull FC still nil, because it's 4 points to Mr. Bentham, I think, there. Anyway, we won't get carried away too much. Michael Dobson here with the kick-off. And it's a big kick down to James Webster, who gives it. Yeah, great tackle there, great chase from Rovers. And Garrett Crossman has definitely had his 3-thready week this morning. Another great tackle from Paul Cook. Paul Cook has had a great game so far, in my opinion. Putting himself about a bit. And another one from Garrett Crossman. One of these days, if he does connect with one of them, he's going to lock him into next season's Super League fixtures. God, get all this thing. Sing while you're losing. If that's the right expression. Well, Rayner with, Cartridge would be right. And it's a strange little kick there. Benker Kim marshals it well, brings it back, runs it back. It's actually a decent chase there from the Black and Whites, the Humbugs. Peter Fox now straightens it up. Still driving the legs. Does really well. Surely a second effort there, referee. No. Offside maybe, referee? No, he's not giving it. Oh well. Mr. Bentham, you've got to say, you've got lovely boots on. There's Stanley Jean. Surely that was a high, Mr. Bentham. I know it's difficult with Stanley because he's so short, but it was round the chops. Anyway, big kick from Paul Cook. Craig Hall takes the ball for once without dropping it. That's a rarity in itself. Chased down well by Ben Fisher and Michael Dobson. Max Singh now looking around, going, oh, what do I do? I think I'll do my Stanley impression. I'll go crab-like sideways. And the half-time hooter goes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here and still a nice, sunny, warm Craven Park. The half-time score. Hull Kingston Rovers 18. Hull FC 0. I mean 4, but it's 4 points.
Coming onto the pitch, today's Mini-Mod, and congratulations.
It's the ball the same in the second half.
Team who will shortly be awarded
and the half-time entertainment, we've got a dance group, including a friend of mine's daughter, Ellie. So good luck to Ellie, even though your dad is a Hull FC fan.
Today.